officer noticed a drone flying dangerously close to Boston Logan Airport. Now, that incident, it does appear to be isolated and separate from the prolific amount of sightings that have been happening primarily in New Jersey and New York that is sparked by partisan confusion. New York Governor Kathy Hochul announced that a state-of-the-art drone detection system is being deployed to her state. She had asked for more resources there.
Israel continues to attack Hamas in Gaza with an airstrike overnight that Palestinian officials say killed at least 10 people. Another Israeli strike yesterday killed a Palestinian journalist working for Al Jazeera. Now, Palestinians also say the number of deaths in Gaza now tops 45,000 since war broke out after the Hamas terror attack on Israel last year. Another controversial Trump cabinet nominee goes to Capitol Hill this week ahead of next year's confirmation hearings. This time, Robert F. Kennedy in line to lead the Department of Health and Human Services.
Kennedy will need to shore up support with Republicans and members of the Senate's Health Committee that oversees federal health agencies. He has been a skeptic of vaccines and overprocessed foods. In an interview with Time magazine, President-elect Trump said he'll listen to Kennedy about vaccines and could consider pulling some if they're dangerous or not beneficial.
Fox's Jared Halpern, a sheriff's deputy being mourned in Florida after Cornelio Diaz was shot at a traffic stop yesterday in Charlotte County. The driver turned suspected gunman fled, but was captured after a manhunt. America's listening to Fox News.
Will Cain had you covered this election.
Brett Baer joins us now. Former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy joining us on the Will Cain Show. Tommy Lahren joins us now.
It's the new must-listen podcast in America.
I think sanity, I'm hoping, is going to win today.
What they did was the biggest miscarriage of democracy, I think, in my lifetime.
I see a victory for Donald Trump. I see a victory for America.
The Will Cain Show. Listen and watch now at willcainshow.com. From the Fox News Podcasts Network, the Fox News Rundown, a contrast of perspectives you won't hear anywhere else. Your daily dose of news twice a day, going far beyond the headlines, tapping into the massive reporting resources of Fox News to provide a full picture of the news of the day.
I'm Dana Perino.
I'm Brett Baer.
I'm Maria Bartiromo.
I'm Brian Kilmeade, and this is the Fox News Rundown.
Subscribe and listen now by going to foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Two Russian oil tankers badly damaged in the Black Sea running aground during a storm near Crimea, the area Russia took from Ukraine a decade ago. One crew member was killed. Rescuers have evacuated the others. In Russia's war against Ukraine still ongoing, there's talk of a possible pause in fighting, something that Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban, a Trump supporter, told the president-elect, who wants to end the war.
Florida GOP Congressman Mike Waltz, President-elect Trump's soon-to-be national security advisor, said Orban's words in a meeting last week at Mar-a-Lago may warrant some consideration if it means an end to fighting.
Look, if that is some type of ceasefire as a first step, again, we'll take a hard look at what that means.
But Ukraine's ambassador to the U.S., Oksana Markarova, remains skeptical.
Every time Russia is talking about some ceasefire, they align.
Both were on CBS Face the Nation. Markarova says good faith from Russia is hard to accept after it destroyed lives and infrastructure in Ukraine. Gernal Scott, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are rising ahead of another interest rate cut expected Wednesday after a two-day Federal Reserve meeting. Now, last week, the stock market was mixed. The Nasdaq gained slightly. The Dow dropped almost 2%. On Sunday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers routed the Seattle Seahawks 30-13 after the highest-scoring NFL game of the season in Detroit.
Now Allen, short toss, easy doing, touchdown, Bills. Davis, the recipient.
Josh Allen threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for 2 more TDs, leading the Buffalo Bills past the Lions 48-42 on CBS, snapping Detroit's 11-game win streak. The Philadelphia Eagles won their 10th in a row, beating Pittsburgh 27-13. Houston topped Miami 20-12 to clinch the AFC South Division title, while defending champion Kansas City beat Cleveland 21-7. The Chiefs are the NFL's best team at 13-1. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary.
A Sunday morning fire caused extensive damage to East Tennessee Dodge in Crossville. The Crossville Fire Department says the blaze remains under investigation. That fire not considered to be suspicious in nature. Emergency crews on Saturday rescued a man who became lost in a Clay County cave for 2 days. A press release says the Putnam County Rope Rescue Team brought the man to safety around 4 p.m. He was not injured. Bad weather forced Cookeville officials to postpone Saturday's Christmas parade, the event now scheduled for this evening at 6:30 p.m. Fentress and Cumberland County authorities announcing charges for a Pennsylvania man after a high-speed chase that spanned multiple counties last week. 28-year-old Matthew Schleif placed under arrest after the lengthy pursuit ended near Jamestown after he crashed into another vehicle. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is radio station WHUB, the voice of the Upper Cumberland in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Good morning. Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:06. Today's the 16th of December. Lord have mercy, Sheila.
Yes.
It's time.
It's going to rain today. It's going to be a rainy day. It already is starting to rain. We've got good guests, though. Rafferty Cleary will be in after 7 with us, and then Monterey Mayor Alex Garcia at 7:30.
It's Monterey Monday.
Monterey Monday.
Monterey Monday.
I like that.
A few things you need to know. Let's see here, Sheila. Looks like Smithville might be getting a Waffle House. Now that none of that is 100% confirmed, but some site plans have been looked at by the Smithville City Council. Looks like it'll go in at 312 East Broad Street in Smithville if Waffle House is really coming to Smithville.
Oh, my. It's a big O if, huh?
It's a mystery, Sheila.
Well, on Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, East Tennessee Dodge in Crossville caught fire. Looks like their fire department was dispatched around 12:30 Sunday morning, and they found the showroom to be on fire. Didn't take long for the authorities to extinguish it, but according to them, the showroom is filled with smoke, water damage, of course, throughout the entire building. Yeah. No one was injured, but several cars, and of course, their showroom was damaged. So just glad everybody's okay, though, at East Tennessee Dodge and Crossville.
Absolutely. I guess they'll be doing business out of East Tennessee Ford since they're side by side up there now. I don't know that to be a fact. But, congratulations to Dr. Kenneth Beatty from Livingston. He's a Livingston family physician. Has been named the new president of the Tennessee Academy of Family Physicians. And what that organization does is they advocate for independent family physicians across the state. So congratulations to Dr. Beatty from Livingston.
And also, Monterey Archers' second tournament of the season took place at Prescott Middle School. The team enjoyed success across all 3 divisions. Notable achievements included first place finishes for Joe Goodwin in high school, and that's the boys, of course, and then Andrew Goodman in middle school boys. Skyla Blaylock secured 6th place in high school girls, while Charity Wilson took 1st place in elementary girls. So
all right.
Congratulations to Monterey Archers.
Absolutely. Cookeville High School got to purchase 26 new Dell computers. They've been working off of 15-year-old Macs, which is great. But for the business department, it's hard to teach all the Microsoft business stuff on a 15-year-old Mac.
Yeah.
In fact, impossible. And if you get out in the business world and you're doing business stuff, nobody's really using a Mac.
No. Kind of makes it harder, doesn't it?
Especially a 15-year-old one. So good
glad
for
they
them.
got updated. Yeah. Supervisor of the Year It went to Putnam County School System's Diana Wood. Dr. Diana Wood was named Putnam County School System Supervisor of the Year. She's the elementary school curriculum supervisor. So congratulations to Dr. Wood.
Diana. Wasn't that a Michael Jackson song?
Dirty Diana.
My bad.
Not Dr. Diana. You can sing it that way if you want.
Completely different deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dr. Wood.
That was great. Yeah.
Did not mean it that way. Tonight, Cookeville High School Choral Program's annual Christmas concert. You can watch the first one at 7:30 tonight or 7:30 tomorrow night. You can get tickets at gofan.co if you want to get your tickets online. But Cookeville High School their chorus always does a great job with the Christmas concert. And
definitely.
I'm an alumnus of the Cookeville choir.
Oh, are you now?
Yes.
So you're going to take credit for what they've done right now?
Well, there's building blocks, Sheila.
You are one of the builders.
And and you have to build a foundation first. And I'd like to think that I'm a little piece of that foundation.
I know you like to think that.
Of the Cookeville chorus. In all actuality, it's where they sent me when I couldn't pass Spanish.
Gotcha. But you became a building block, though.
Right.
Way to go, Jason.
For the chorus, not a building block for the Spanish program.
Not at all. Not at
all.
No. Did you hear about the missing person that was found in a cave in Salina?
No.
Yeah, that was this Saturday. It said a male was reported missing by the family on Cherry Farm Lane.
Yeah.
Upon arrival, Clay County's EMA and Clay County Sheriff's Office said his vehicle was found parked outside of Weber Road near a small cave entrance. Well, he did get lost in that cave. It said that like his flashlight died and he got lost trying to get out. And they even had to get like the first responders from Putnam County Rescue Squad that knew how to extract someone from a cave.
Cave stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was found safe, though. They finally got him out, but it took a while. It took many hours.
Ooh.
So I'm so glad that that person is safe and they found them. But they had to call in Jackson County EMA, TEMA, Putnam County Rescue Squad, and then of course all their Clay County officials were on site too, helping. So it took a whole team of people from all around the Upper Cumberland.
Well, I bet he takes backup flashlights or never goes again.
I bet he wouldn't go in that cave again. That probably would be a little traumatic thing.
That in my caving career right there.
It would definitely end mine. I mean, caves are scary anyway.
Yeah, I'd be done with that.
And then in the dark?
Oh, yeah.
Shoot.
No thanks.
Whew.
Got Your 2 Cents coming up. Your 2 Cents is brought to you by Freedom Pawn on Mayberry Street in Sparta. Whether you're looking for guns or guitars, they've got everything and everything in between at incredible prices. Stop there and start your Christmas shopping, which is officially last minute right now.
It is? That's officially last minute?
I think we are officially at last minute.
Well, today's the 16th. I think you're not last minute until like next week.
Have you been inside a Walmart? They got nothing left.
I've been inside, but I can't hardly see the shelves because there's so many people in there.
Nothing left. It's over. It's done.
It's done. Well, I'm sure they're getting trucks in this week.
I was going to get, for some reason, I decided that Matthias and Josie didn't have enough for Christmas.
You crazy.
Because I'm an idiot. And I started ordering some more stuff for them, and it was like, well, we can't get this to you before Christmas. Several of the items that I had picked out.
Because you shopped online for a lot of them. So then you went to Walmart.
Nothing there. Zero things.
Well, Walmart probably won't like you saying they don't have anything left.
They don't advertise. Screw them.
Nothing left? Nothing at all.
Shop local. They all got stuff.
All right. Well, your 2 cents brought to you by Freedom Pawn.
Yeah, go
Freedom
go
Pawn.
there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They got stuff.
What's the first thing you do after getting home from a trip?
Try to get over being on a trip.
That's okay. That's good.
Nap. Also got to wash all my clothes. I don't like my clothes smelling like I've been other places.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my cat don't like that either.
Yeah. Daisy, my dog, does not like it.
Well, the dogs don't like it, but the cats really, I mean, they're worse than the dogs on it, I think.
I don't know, but
Like, where have you been? Have you petted another dog, another cat? What's going on?
my dog Daisy will snort, especially if it's been another dog.
She don't like it up
she'll
her
smell
nose.
me. She'll be like, like, I can't believe this.
I don't even want it up my nostrils.
Let me get this out of my nose now. Can't believe you're cheating on me like this.
Yeah.
Now give me a snack.
Give me a snack.
All right, head over to News Talk 107.7 and 1400 The Hub on Facebook. Get in on your 2 cents. Brought to you by Freedom Pond. More Good Morning Cookeville live here from the Willow Window Studio coming up.
Hello, Upper Cumberland. This is Jesse Flowers, and if you're looking for a church of friendly, loving Christians that is striving to only follow the Bible in faith and practice, that encourages questions and searches the Scriptures to find the answers, a church where you won't get lost in the numbers but will be treated like family, then let me invite you to visit us at the Jerry Whitson Road Church of Christ. We're not perfect, but we are seeking to be like our perfect Savior. And be sure to join us every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. for our radio program, Words of Exhortation, right here on WHUB. May the Lord bless you as you serve Him and serve others.
This Christmas, as you gather with loved ones, take a moment to remember the reason for the season, to give thanks for all of God's blessings, and to honor those who have sacrificed so much for this great nation. Here's a special Christmas message from Senator Marsha Blackburn.
In this time of celebration, let us remember what a blessing it is to be a Tennessean, an American, and to live as children of God in the most extraordinary country in the world. As we celebrate the birth of our Savior, let us always choose to live by His Word, to give thanks to those who serve us all, and to love our fellow Americans. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
I'm Marsha Blackburn, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Marsha for Senate.
Laminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
For eligible individuals 18 and older with self-perceived mild to moderate hearing loss only. Results vary. See website for details and important safety information.
Hello, I'm Dr. Harvey Abrams, Head of Research Audiology at Jabra Enhance. Did you know there's a connection between untreated hearing loss and chronic conditions like cognitive decline and dementia? The good news is hearing aids can actually reduce these risks and help you stay connected. Today, I'm excited to tell you about my favorite hearing aids, the game-changing Jabra Enhance Select 500. Jabra Enhance offers an affordable solution for most common hearing problems with our best-ever speech-enhancing capabilities for a mighty sound in a micro-sized package. Plus, with Jabra Enhance's premium package, you get 3 years of continuous remote care provided by licensed hearing healthcare professionals. No waiting rooms or long commutes. It's as easy as video chatting with a friend. Because at Jabra Enhance, our job is to help you hear and be heard.
Save $300 on Enhanced Select 500 hearing aids automatically at checkout. Just go to JabraEnhance.com/radio. That's JABRA Enhance.com/radio. JabraEnhance.com/radio.
1077 and 1400, The Hub. Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:19 now.
High today, getting up to the mid-50s for us. Where are we right now, Jason?
Well, I don't know, Sheila.
I know I should have had that ready. 52. 52.
Is it 52 or you just guessed?
No, it's 52. I finally got it up here.
All right.
I'm all right.
I believe you.
And it's a little dreary and rainy out there.
I've got 50 over here.
Have you got 50?
I got
50
50
too. Yeah. Somewhere between 50 and 52 this morning.
2 degrees don't really matter if it's in the 50s, I don't think.
Well, your 2 cents brought to you by Freedom Pond on Mayberry Street in Sparta. Here we go. What is the first thing you do after getting home from a trip?
Well, I said I wash my clothes.
That's what I do.
I like to put my clothes directly into the wash. And then I need to recover from the trip.
Yes.
No matter what kind of trip, business, pleasure, doesn't matter. It's going to take me a good 24 hours to get over it.
24 hours.
Yeah. I don't like going on big trips.
Yeah. First thing I do is put the clothes in the washer. Then I may stretch out a bit.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
And it depends on how long the trip is and how long I had to sit in the car.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I need to move around a little bit because I'm too stiff.
Well, it takes a lot just to bring everything in from the car.
Yeah.
From a trip.
Especially for you ladies. Y'all take everything with you.
We do. We might need it. We might need that kitchen sink.
But you never do.
Yeah, sometimes I have.
Hardly ever.
You don't know. You're not a lady.
No, but I mean,
You're like,
I don't ever need it. So.
No, but when you do, when you are in need I wish we'd have brought the clippers, nail clippers. Then you ask your woman and she brought
That's what Dollar General's for. It's when they put one every 2.5 miles is that you can go get you.
You know what, though? Those Dollar Generals have saved me a time or two.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Dollar General, they have everything you need. But what is the first thing you do after getting home from a trip? Let's find out what everybody else is saying here. Nap is what Dana said.
Amen. That's always a good one.
I'm glad
right
she's
there.
honest like I am.
Yeah.
I said stretch out a bit. Y'all know I meant nap.
Yeah, we did, Sheila. Let me rest my eyes.
Yeah.
That's what my grandpa would say.
After I've done the washing.
Let me rest my eyes while that washing machine goes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thomas said probably use the bathroom, LOL, then chill out a little bit before he unpacks.
Yeah, I'd have to use the bathroom because there's a really good chance that I didn't stop.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't stop. Better get your business done before you get in the car.
My goodness. And if you got a little bladder, God help you.
I will stop. I will. I don't like it.
You're going to hear about it.
I don't like it.
You're going to hear about it.
Probably.
Sherry said, gets in her pajamas and in the recliner.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that right now.
Absolutely.
Robin says she unpacks immediately. Kevin says, cup of coffee and unwind.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Dale says he checks the mail, then he takes a nap.
Yeah.
See,
I think
we're not too far behind.
Naps are essential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim unpacks those dirty clothes. She didn't say it, but I have a feeling that after she unpacks, she takes a nap.
I think it goes.
I'm going to say that's all right.
I'm going to say that goes without saying.
Tex, he unpacks and then he eats.
Really? Go straight to eating? Yeah. I'll have me a little snack or something.
And then,
I don't like to snack while, especially have a drink, because then that makes you want to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, so you're good. That's why you don't have to go as much. You
Right.
kind of ration the water or
These
drink.
people that drink a gallon of water, then be like, I can't believe I've got to stop and pee so much. Well, that gummit, you had a gallon of water and a Mountain Dew and beef jerky. What did you think was going to happen?
Remember, we've talked about this. You thought I'd be one that had to go every 5 minutes, but now you realize I'm not.
No, I haven't been on a big, long road trip with you. Livingston's about as far as we've been.
We've been to Salina and Red Bull and Springs. That's a long trip.
Woo.
Jim said he unpacks. Sarah said she takes off her bra right away. That's that's after work, everything for me.
I can see that.
Woo!
I can see it would be very binding.
Yes, binding is the right word.
Yeah, very ouchy under here.
Oh, you have no idea. It's like somebody's holding the middle of you like this all day.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Let's see. Somebody else said they nap, unpack, then they rest a little, unpack some more.
I can tell you, if I was a lady, taking my bra off would be the first thing I'd do too.
Yeah.
I just really think that.
It would be.
Yeah.
I have no question about
Right. I don't even like wearing a watch.
it. Watch is easy compared to the
That's
other.
what I know.
But then you want a little support sometimes. But
Sure,
then after
yeah.
you get the support, you don't want it anymore.
You'd think there'd be a better version of it by now.
You do. I wish that Spanx lady, Sarah Blakely,
Yeah.
I wish she would make a good bra for us women because she did Spanx really well.
Maybe Elon will make one.
Elon, it needs to be a girl.
I bet he'd make a great bra.
He probably would. Something that supports and then sets them free.
I mean, the SpaceX bra.
That's what I'm saying. The thing came right back down, caught itself.
Right. Right. Little tiny rockets.
I can't believe you said that. Little tiny rockets, hold them there.
Yeah.
But yet not binding.
Right, they're not binding. You can barely even hear them. What is
my
that?
goodness.
Sheila's bra rocket.
Bra rocket. I cannot believe you said that. I would try that bra rocket.
Sheila's looking good. What's she got?
She got one of those new fangled bra rockets.
Some SpaceX bras from Elon.
Oh gosh, I can't even talk anymore. Woo! Well, some other people say they take a nap too. They they unpack. Now I can't get out the bra rocket out of my head. Okay, that's about it for your 2 cents. What's
Right.
the first thing you do
And then
after
when you
getting
get
home?
home, you can. It has some sort of command, and they go and they land on your dresser. Your bra rockets do.
I can't even. Oh gosh, my face hurts from laughing.
At least then we know what all those drones are about in New Jersey.
Oh my goodness.
Dolly got a new bra rocket.
And Dolly.
Yeah.
Whoa, we need
Whoa.
more than one drone for that one.
Well, I tell you.
She would take like probably 2 rockets each.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, whew. Okay,
was
Jason.
What was the question
I don't
again?
even know anymore. What's the first thing you do when you get home from a trip?
That's it. So what's the first thing you do when you get home from a trip? A lot of people be taking trips. Holidays are just
Maybe going on a rocket.
right around the corner, going visiting family and things like that. So
Yeah.
and a lot of that starts here this coming weekend. I know a
Mhm.
lot of people be setting out on road trips and going to see family. And I know I got some family coming. The grandkids are going to be here this weekend.
Yeah, I know you're excited about that.
So I won't be good for nothing.
You ain't even good for nothing today.
Starting next week.
Yeah.
Good for nothing. And I think that's the time period where people can be good for nothing.
But they started early this year.
Yeah, nobody's doing anything Friday.
No.
And I imagine it'll be more of the same this
People,
week.
even if they're at work, their mind's really not at work.
Yeah. This is like the last 2 weeks of school.
Yeah.
Where you're showing up, you're going through the motions, but you're not learning anything. You're just watching movies.
That's kind of, and at work, you're showing up. You're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
You're shopping in your head,
That's
shopping
right.
online, maybe on your
That's right.
computer, on your phone.
Thinking of new inventions all the time.
Ask somebody to do something. They're like, oh,
Ah,
hey, get back with me after Christmas.
boy, or New Year's.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, after Christmas, that you ain't going to be no good that week before New
No,
Year's.
ain't nobody no good that week either, Sheila.
No.
All right, hang out with us. We've got Spoiler Alert coming up. That's the latest in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. Got Real Good, Ask Sheila on the way. And it's Monterey Monday. You've got Rafferty Cleary, the cultural administrator from the town of Monterey, and Alex Garcia.
Yeah.
He's the mayor of Monterey. So we got all that coming up for you after 7 here on Good Morning Cookeville. Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studio.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A Sunday morning fire caused extensive damage to East Tennessee Dodge in Crossville. The Crossville Fire Department says the blaze remains under investigation. That fire not considered to be suspicious in nature. Emergency crews on Saturday rescued a man who became lost in a Clay County cave for 2 days. A press release says the Putnam County Rope Rescue Team brought the man to safety around 4 p.m. He was not injured. Bad weather forced Cookeville officials to postpone Saturday's Christmas parade, the event now scheduled for this evening at 6:30 p.m. Fentress and Cumberland County authorities announcing charges for a Pennsylvania man after a high-speed chase that spanned multiple counties last week. 28-year-old Matthew Schleif placed under arrest after the lengthy pursuit ended near Jamestown after he crashed into another vehicle. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
Good morning, Cookeville. I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub. The Tennessee Titans fell to 3-11 on the season after they fell to the Cincinnati Bengals 37-27 on Sunday. The Titans were down 10 in the second half when Will Levis threw a pick six to go down 31-14 with 7:24 to play in the third. Levis threw 3 total interceptions in the loss. Elsewhere in the NFL, the Bills won a shootout against the Lions 48-42. Eagles beat the Steelers 27-13. Packers on top of the Seahawks in Seattle 30-13. And the Texans topped the Dolphins 20-12. Marcus Freeman and the Notre Dame football team agreed to a 4-year extension to keep Freeman as head coach of the Irish for 6 more years. The deal will reportedly make Freeman one of the highest paid college coaches in the country. In the NBA yesterday, the Grizzlies fell to the Lakers in LeBron's return to the lineup 116-110. Mavericks beat the Warriors 143-133. Timberwolves beat the Spurs 106-92, and the Celtics beat the Wizards 112-98. I'm Jacob Vinson. That was the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
The UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub, brought to you by One Bank. The Fox Business Report is brought to you by Paul Winkler Incorporated, now with an office in Cookeville, creating confident investors. PaulWinkler.com.
I'm Elizabeth McDonald, and this is the Fox Business Report.
Bitcoin rose to another record, topping 106,000 before retreating to 104,000 in trading last night and today. Investors are optimistic about the impact of the Federal Reserve's expected interest rate cut. There's also speculation the U.S. could create a Bitcoin strategic reserve, similar to its oil reserve. The Vera Wang wedding business could be sold to the parent company of Bonobos. The Wall Street Journal says WHP Global wants to buy the brand, which makes wedding gowns, tuxedos, fragrances, jewelry, and other products. Vera Wang is expected to continue in her role as the brand's chief creative officer. 3 stocks are rallying before they join the NASDAQ 100 next week: Palantir, MicroStrategy, and Axon Enterprise. That's your Fox Business Report. I'm Jenny Cosola, invested in you.
Hi, I'm Ron Kraszewski, Chairman and CEO of Stifel. Financial advisors, let's face it, if you're not growing your practice, you're losing market share. Stifel is a growing, entrepreneurial, advisor-centric firm built for successful advisors like you. There's a reason why 148 financial advisors joined Stifel last year. Come join us and find out why Stifel is the firm where success meets success. Visit www.choosestifel.com.
Stifel Nicholas and Company Incorporated, member SI.
Upper Cumberland weather.
Brought to you by the Habitat for Humanity's Habitat Restore, located at 560 South Jefferson in Cookeville.
This is your latest forecast from News Talk 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
Skies will be cloudy and there will be an increasing chance of rain from west to east. As the afternoon goes on, temperatures top out in the mid-50s, mid-40s overnight. We'll be in the low 60s tomorrow, and the rain chance continues through tomorrow night. We'll fall back into the upper 40s. We start to clear out a little bit on Tuesday before another system gets in here Tuesday afternoon with highs near 60.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila.
on 1077 and 1400 The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Willow Window, not just windows, garage doors, custom window treatments, doors,
Entry doors, doors, and
other
garage
types
doors.
of doors. And the Willow Homes, they're building houses now.
Barndos.
Barndominiums.
Yeah.
And whatnots.
All kinds of stuff.
Contact Willow Window today at willowwindow.pro. It's 6:35.
A high today in the mid to upper 50s. We've got rain and 52.
Is it supposed to rain all day?
It's off and on all day.
I don't know. They're supposed to let us know this morning if the Cookeville Christmas Parade is a go for this evening.
Mm-hmm.
And, Saturday, it was one of those things where could they have got it in? Possibly. But radar looked like no way.
Yeah, the radar looked like it was going to be a downpour.
Yeah, it did. And then it wasn't. And then later on it was. But, just looking at the radar there at first, I thought, yeah, man, I probably could have, but oh well. They use caution, and I'm sure they will again for today as well. So we should know sometime this morning if the Cookeville Christmas Parade will be going on. Spoiler alert, some things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Jimmy Fallon has got music by Andre 3000.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Me neither. He's Outcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like him a lot. He's
too.
fun.
Nicole Kidman's going to be on Stephen Colbert. And the Today Show has the Temptations.
I don't know what they're doing, but they're good.
I mean, how many?
Well, they keep it going because
I know, but
got a lot of
are there
folks.
any original Temptations?
I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to go look. But anyway, they're going to be on the Today Show. On regular TV tonight, Little Big Town's Christmas at the Opry. That's on NBC. Got some tackle football on ABC, the Bears and the Vikings. And on FX, a series finale of What We Do in the Shadows.
Ooh.
I stayed up late and watched the whole Yellowstone finale last night.
I did too.
It was good.
So
I will avenge you, Daddy.
Daddy. Yeah, we can't talk about really how it ended, but does that the end of Yellowstone?
Yeah.
But we're going to have breakout shows from it, or
That's
what?
what I understand. That Rip and Beth are going to get a
show.
Right, because they bought that ranch down in Texas. Ooh,
Right.
I didn't mean to let y'all know that.
That's not really a spoiler alert because there's a lot more that happened last night.
There's a lot more. But anyway.
Let's just say this. We've lost more people on this season than I've ever seen.
It's a good Yellowstone.
It's really good.
Paula Abdul's reached a settlement with American Idol producer Nigel Lithgow after accusing him of sexual assault. Terms were not disclosed. In a statement, Paula Abdul said, "I'm grateful that this chapter has successfully come to a close and is now something I can put behind me." So congratulations to Paula Abdul there.
That took a long time.
Yeah. Actress Jill Jacobson, known for her roles on Star Trek Next Generation and Falcon Crest, recently passed away. She was 70. I don't remember her.
I'm
Jill
sure if we
Jacobson.
saw her, we would know her because I've seen both of those. So,
Wuthering Heights, starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi.
sounds good.
Is going to hit theaters February the 13th, 2026.
Boy, they're promoting that early.
Timothy Chalamet evoked Bob Dylan's look from the 2003 Sundance Film Festival for the New York City premiere of Complete Unknown. Chalamet had blonde hair and a pencil-thin mustache, plus wore a black leather jacket and light blue knit cap. That's exactly the way Dylan dressed at the premiere of Mask and Anonymous.
He was a blondie?
I guess. I
I didn't know Dylan ever was blonde.
Yes, I was blonde that one time.
You know that Timothy Chalamet really is a good actor. I think he'll do a good job playing him.
I never can remember what he was in, what he wasn't in.
He was in Dune.
Oh, okay.
And then some other stuff.
I know who you're talking about now. Over the weekend, Moana 2 still number one with 26.6 million. Wicked at number 2, 22.5 million. Craven the Hunter comes in 11 million. Gladiator 2 holding strong in the top 5 at 7.8 million. And that Lord of the Rings movie that came out, The War of the Rohirrim.
Are you just making up words now?
I don't know what it is. It's 4.6 million there. So, and that's the animated Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's right. You told me that before.
Remember how they were going to do that animated version?
I remember it. I just probably not ever going to watch it.
Jamie Foxx is speaking out after a fan threw glass at his face.
Why would they do that after all he's been through?
I don't know. I think
it couldn't have been a fan if they were throwing glass at him.
The actor said on Instagram late Saturday, writing, "The devil is a lie. Can't win here. Thank you to everybody that prays and checks on me. When your light is shining bright, they try to bring you to darkness.
That's true.
But they don't know that you're built for it. The lights have been shining bright." According to TMZ, customers at another table at Mr. Chow's in Beverly Hills were being rude and vulgar to Jamie Foxx. And when he asked them to stop, someone at another table threw glass at his face. He ended up needing stitches over it.
What in the world is going on with people these days?
I have no idea.
I don't understand.
Why could you possibly be mad at Jamie Foxx for right now?
I have no idea, but he's overcome a lot. He is a shining light, that's for sure.
Let's see here. Diddy is giving up on attempting to get out of jail ahead of his criminal trial. Well, buddy, you ain't getting out. So,
well, he tries. He's tried ever since he's gotten in there.
Yeah, the mogul's legal team filed a motion to dismiss an appeal after being rejected 3 times over concerns of possible witness intimidation, as well as being a flight risk. He'll remain in custody in Brooklyn, New York's Metropolitan Detention Center for at least the next 6 months. His trial is set to begin on May 5th.
When it said he's a flight risk, do you think if he did by chance get out of jail before all of the hearings take place, do you think he would find a place to go hide, lay low, go out of the country somehow?
If you're guilty, yes. And since all signs point to him being guilty, which I guess we should put allegedly there.
Right.
Especially after, Trump got that $15 million from ABC. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, Diddy after me. None of this is true. Allegedly.
Yeah.
But also you got to think they've got enough stuff against him to say, nah, man, we're not letting you out.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to. They haven't yet.
Right. Which to me means they've got enough stuff to keep him in there.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know enough about the legal system to know what's happening or what's going on, but anyway, he'll be spending the holidays in jail, which I'm sure they'll do something real nice.
Real nice. His jail mates.
I'm sure they'll have
a little Christmas for him.
I bet they'll have a little Christmas party in there. Don't you think?
I know they'll probably have a Christmas party. I don't know if it would be for Diddy or not.
No, not for Diddy.
Okay, I thought you meant
no.
Sure Diddy's comfortable.
Will Smith is smacking down the chatter that he has anything to do with Diddy. By the way, at a recent event, he addressed the meme jokes and rumors that he's seen on social media. He said, some of that stuff's funny. Some of it is funny, he said.
Some of it is funny.
I haven't addressed any of it publicly. I just want to say this very clear. I don't have anything to do with Puffy. So y'all can stop all the memes. You can stop all that BS. Your memes were doing too much. Your memes were having me mad, he said.
What are they accusing him of being involved with some of that?
Yeah.
He's not the one in jail.
No, Will Smith's not in jail, and he went up and slapped
Chris Rock
for all the world to see. And he get nothing for that.
Well, in Chris's defense, he didn't press charges. They asked him if he wanted to.
That's true. Yeah. Oh well.
Chris gave him a little grace on that.
There's spoiler alert coming up. Got the real good, a couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, round 1 of this week's Ask Sheila. That's all coming up, so hang out with us on Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studio.
Hey folks, this is Paul Winkler. Have you ever really spent time planning for life after work? If not, you're not alone. For most, it's a scary thought. Making sense of investments, Social Security, Medicare. To make it worse, the advice people typically get is from salespeople or family members who got their information from salespeople. We are here to take the mystery and fear out of retirement. The next step is yours. Call 615-851-1950 or go to paulwinkler.com. That website is paulwinkler.com, creating confident investors.
And now located in Cookeville.
You've prolonged it enough. 1 year quickly turned into 2, 2 years into 10, and now you've lost track of how long it's been since you've seen the dentist.
A trip to the dental office can be a scary thing for many people, but there is help. Hi, I'm Dr. Sandy Hayes.
And I'm Dr. Kevin Hayes. At Hayes Family Dentistry, we're changing the way people think about going to the dentist. We use the latest advancements in dental technology, including sedation dentistry, which offers hope to people who fear going to the dentist, or patients who need to have a lot of dental work done in just fewer appointments.
With one little peel, you'll ease into a state of relaxation and all of your fears will melt away, allowing us to correct years of dental problems, often in just one visit.
For more information, call us at Hayes Family Dentistry, 931-526-1614. That's 931-526-1614, or visit hayesdentistry.com and find out how easy it is to have the smile you've always wanted.
The Upper Cumberland Habitat Restore in Cookeville is expanding their team with part-time positions available. They are seeking dedicated individuals who are passionate about community impact and customer service. Responsibilities may include maintaining an organized, welcoming store environment, assisting with donation acceptance and processing, and supporting daily operations. Ideal candidates are customer-focused, proactive, and committed to fostering a positive shopping experience. Joining their team offers a chance to make a meaningful difference. For more information, contact them at restore@uchabitat.org.
Hey guys, Ron Crane here from Dependable Auto Sales and Service, also Colonial Automotive, towing, rentals, we've got it all. Guys, if it's automotive, even if you need body work, if you've been in a wreck or something, please let us know. 931-526-7355. That's 931-526-SELL, S-E-L-L, 24/7 at dasautosales.com. That's dasautosales.com, and we're located 1575 Interstate Drive, the only car dealership on the left on Restaurant Row. Please come see us at any time. Thanks, guys.
At Gentry's Power Equipment, we deliver value with expertise and top-notch service. Now's the perfect time to upgrade your outdoor gear with instant rebates on all Laser Z models, E, S, and X, up to $750. Plus, enjoy a low financing rate of 1.99% for 48 months. Looking for steel products? Our knowledgeable local dealers provide personalized service you won't find at big box stores. Gentry's Power Equipment, 755 Buffalo Valley Road, Cookeville.
Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville. 1077 and 1400, The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:49 now.
Our guest this morning will be Rafferty Cleary, Cultural Administrator of Monterey.
Yeah.
He's coming in after 7.
That's what he is.
And then the mayor of Monterey, Alex Garcia.
That's
will
what
be
he
in
is.
at
He's the
7:30.
mayor.
Yeah.
Good job, Sheila.
Monterey Monday.
You're doing so great today.
You are too, Jason.
Every single day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it
The Real Good.
This holiday season, the students from Bell Elementary in Tyler, Texas, are on a mission to spread joy and kindness. Through their after-school leadership program, the Bella Girls, a group of enthusiastic 4th and 5th graders, have been organizing heartwarming community projects. And I bet a lot of how cute.
How cute.
How cute. The Bella Girls recently visited the Hamptons Living Community, a senior living home, bringing along cupcake socks, which are adorable socks rolled to look like cupcakes. They're socks, but they look like cupcakes.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
Really, that's cute. I have seen it done. It's cute.
The residents were thrilled, and the visit inspired many smiles and warm conversations, of course. The school counselor and program leader, Kim Collum, believes the event was a display of the power of community. She said being able to see the girls today, just to come and interact and meet new people and give back to the community in just a small little way. She said, I think all of us want to know that someone's thinking about us or that we are caring about them. That's true. Everybody needs that.
Everybody needs some love.
Everybody needs that. We're thinking about you, maybe a little pat on the butt.
Exactly, Jason.
If you know them good enough.
Right.
Good game.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
You're doing good. Give them a little motivation.
10 years ago, Sean and Bruce Carpenter planted 5,000 Christmas trees on a plot of land they owned in Indiana. The idea was to harvest the trees and sell them to fund their grandchildren's education. Great idea. Those trees have been growing, and this year around 1,000 of them are ready for sale. Sean and Bruce set up shop, calling their plot of land the Bittersweet Farm, and are now enjoying all the activity of selling the trees to support the college dreams of their 8 grandkids. Now, Sean explained it was an investment to help our grandkids go to college, one that's taken a while. And the farm offers a charming cut and carry experience where buyers can choose and cut down their own tree. This allows visitors to enjoy some unforgettable holiday moments and also ensures a bright future for the next generation of the Carpenter family.
Sounds a lot like the McCulleys.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Yeah, and all the work they were telling us that it takes. So,
who would have even thought?
Sean and Bruce, they've got some work to do, but
yeah.
Great idea to pay for some college.
Most definitely.
I mean, I'm not going to do it, but sounds
because
like
it's a lot of work.
Well, I mean, I don't think I got time for that, Sheila.
You don't. You need to be here.
Are you ready for Ask Sheila?
I'm ready for it.
All right. Well,
As ready as I ever can be, even though it's Monday. You know, so if I don't get it right, it's Monday.
It's Monday. Boop-a-doo. All right, Sheila.
All right.
Question number 1 for the first question of the week.
Yes.
For Ask Sheila. Again, we're trying to get to 10 correct answers this week.
9 to tie, 10 to win, or break my record.
55% of women in a recent survey admitted they have done this on company time. What is it?
55%.
55% of women in a recent survey admitted they've done this on company time.
Shopped online.
Great answer. It's probably higher than 55%.
You think? I thought 55 was pretty high.
I'm positive it's over 55.
Well, how little you think of us.
I see you ladies at work on Amazon all the time.
No, you don't.
I do too.
No. I thought I was being a little sneaky.
No, I see it.
Hmm.
Is that what you're sticking with?
Obviously, it's wrong.
Well, it is. Went to get a tan.
55?
55% went to go get a tan.
I don't do that. Oh, maybe if it's spray tan.
I'd give that the same.
Probably, yeah.
Same.
I was thinking of the old school tanning beds.
Right. With spray tan, we can smell you when you get back.
You know it's been done.
It's got a weird odor. Question number 2. 25% of men in a recent survey admitted they've done this at work. What is it?
Played golf.
No.
Oh, I was thinking of leaving. They're done it at work.
25% of men have in a recent study
Have done this at work?
At work, yeah.
Taking a nap.
No, that's a good one, though. I have to fight the urge sometimes.
I know.
Checked out an ex-partner's Facebook page.
Oh. Everybody's done that.
Just 25% of men at work have.
They admit it.
No, I'd say that's about right.
I'd say that's low.
Nah, I would say that's about right.
Low.
33% of people in a recent survey admitted they've done this at work. What is it? This is just people, not men or women.
They've done this
mixture,
at work?
Yeah.
Stolen somebody's lunch out of the fridge.
That's not it. It's a great answer, but that's not it. So, wow, big 0 for today.
Thanks, Jason. What's the answer?
Illegally downloaded music.
Why on earth would I even think about that? I would have never gotten that.
I don't know. That's
Illegally download what, on the company computer or something?
33% of people have illegally downloaded music at work.
Never would I even guessed that or gotten that.
I don't think I've ever illegally downloaded music at work.
Will it even let you?
Well, yeah, of course.
I don't think so.
Some of that dark web stuff.
There's so many blockages and stuff on ours. I don't think you could do it.
Yeah. You could if you
They're like,
wanted
no
to.
way, Jose.
You could if you wanted to. I'm sure there's a way.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just got Spotify on my phone.
Coming up, we got some great guests.
Yeah,
Sheila?
Rafferty Cleary, cultural administrator for the town of Monterey, is coming in after 7. Then we've got the mayor of Monterey, Alex Garcia.
Monterey. I just got the official statement for the parade this evening.
Okay.
We are saddened to announce the 2024 Cookeville Christmas Parade is canceled. Due to imminent weather tonight, the parade committee has been in constant contact with emergency management officials and meteorologists since early last week, evaluating options having our Cookeville Christmas Parade. Unfortunately, the rain and winds Saturday night began just as forecasted, and more widespread rain and gusty winds in the forecast for our previously determined rain date, which is tonight. The parade committee, along with many participants, city departments, and support organizations, have worked hard to create this parade. To cancel is not a decision the committee is taking lightly, and we are saddened to add this year's parade to those that have been rained out. We hope everyone has a safe week and Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for everything. So no Cookeville Christmas parade.
All right.
Yeah.
So not going to be rescheduled again?
Nope, not going to be rescheduled.
All right.
All right, guys, hang out with us. We'll be back here in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studios. Hang out with us. Be back in a little bit.
This is News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub. Good morning, Cookeville. W299BY. 107.7 FM. And AM 1400 WHUB Cookeville.
there is foreign involvement in the mystery drone sightings, they'll let us know. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. That's what Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas tells ABC's This Week.
It is our job to be vigilant in the federal government with our state and local partners on behalf of the American public, and we can assure their safety.
After weeks of drone sightings, mostly over New Jersey, but also New York and other states as well, many lawmakers keep demanding answers, including Republican Congressman Michael Waltz. The incoming Trump National Security Advisor tells CBS Face the Nation.
I think what the drone issue points out are kind of gaps in our agencies, gaps in our authorities between the Department of Homeland Security, local law enforcement, the Defense Department.
It's a somber morning in Charlotte County, Florida, where a sheriff's deputy, Elio Diaz, was killed at a traffic stop.
Andrew Moyston, 24 years old, pulled out a rifle and opened fire on him. Elio was rushed to a local hospital, but he succumbed to his injuries.
Sheriff Bill Primel. As for the suspected gunman, Moyston, he drove off but was captured hours later at a Popeyes in Punta Gorda. In Gaza, Palestinian officials say the 52 deaths the past 24 hours in Israeli strikes brings the total number of Palestinian deaths over 45,000 since Israel started waging war against Hamas in Gaza after Hamas's deadly terror attack last year. As Israel also keeps going on the attack in Syria, following opposition rebels taking control of the country, but there's concern about terrorists taking control of the ousted Syrian regime's weapons. Another Trump cabinet nominee who could face tough questions at a confirmation hearing goes to the Capitol this week.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is set to spend 4 days on Capitol Hill before lawmakers leave town for Christmas. Senators could press Kennedy about his views on vaccines and abortion. Lisa Murkowski, who is among the 25 senators expected to meet with Kennedy this week, says she's focused on higher vaccination rates, especially among children.
That's Fox's Madeline Rivera. America's listening to Fox News.
The Tunnel to Towers Foundation welcomed U.S. Army Specialist Brent Menard into a new mortgage-free smart home in Florida. Now, while on a road clearance mission in Afghanistan, Brent's vehicle was blown up by an improvised explosive device. Brent became a T4 paraplegic. Tunnel to Towers built him a specially adapted smart home that allows severely injured heroes like Brett to live more independently. We hope you'll donate $11 a month so this great work can continue. Just go to their website, the letter T, the number 2, the letter T.org.
Hey everyone, it's Ted from Consumer Cellular, the guy in the orange sweater, and this is your wake-up call. If you're paying too much for wireless service, you don't have to keep having that nightmare. Consumer Cellular has the same fast, reliable coverage as the leading carriers for less. And for a limited time, new customers receive their second month free when they sign up and use promo code SECONDFREE by January 26th. So why keep spending more than you have to? Seriously, wake up and call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
The war in Ukraine rages on after another $500 million in U.S. military aid last week to help battle Russia, though there is talk of attempts to pause the fighting and broker an end to the war, something that President-elect Trump has said he could do quickly. Meanwhile, an update on a Russian ally that joined the fight.
Ukraine says North Korean units sustained around 30 deaths or injuries over the weekend. According to the Ukrainian military spy agency, this happened in Russia's Kursk region. That's where Ukraine launched an incursion in August, and Russia's trying to win back its land. We've not been shown any evidence to back up the claims. Moscow is refusing to comment. The Pentagon estimates 12,000 North Koreans are fighting for Russia, something that's neither been confirmed nor denied by the Kremlin. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures rising after a mixed week for the market. The Nasdaq eked out a small gain, but the Dow dropped nearly 2%. Later this week, we could get another interest rate cut from the Federal Reserve. On Sunday Night Football.
Love putting it up top, back of the end zone. Oh, did Dobbs catch that? What a catch, Romeo Dobbs! Touchdown, Green Bay!
The Packers beat the Seattle Seahawks 30-13 on NBC after a wild game earlier in Detroit.
If the Bills and Lions meet in Super Bowl 59, we can only hope it looks like Sunday's matchup in Detroit. Quarterbacks Josh Allen and Jared Goff combined for 9 touchdowns in the highest scoring game of the year, won by Buffalo 48-42. The Eagles and Steelers hope to bring Pennsylvania vibes to the big game. Philadelphia won the cross-state rivalry Sunday 27-13. That's 10 straight for Philly. The road to the championship still goes through Kansas City. The Chiefs improved to 13-1, beating the Browns 21-7. Star quarterback Patrick Mahomes injured his ankle late and is considered day-to-day. I'm Tim McMaster, Fox News.
In one other game, Houston beat Miami 20-12, clinching the AFC South Division title for the Texans this season. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A Sunday morning fire caused extensive damage to East Tennessee Dodge in Crossville. The Crossville Fire Department says the blaze remains under investigation. That fire not considered to be suspicious in nature. Emergency crews on Saturday rescued a man who became lost in a Clay County cave for 2 days. A press release says the Putnam County Rope Rescue Team brought the man to safety around 4 p.m. He was not injured. Bad weather forced Cookeville officials to postpone Saturday's Christmas parade, the event now scheduled for this evening at 6:30 p.m. Fentress and Cumberland County authorities announcing charges for a Pennsylvania man after a high-speed chase that spanned multiple counties last week. 28-year-old Matthew Schleich placed under arrest after the lengthy pursuit ended near Jamestown after he crashed into another vehicle. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is radio station WHUB, the voice of the Upper Cumberland in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:06.
Well, the goofy three of us are here. Jason, me, and Rafferty Cleary, Monterey Cultural Administrator.
Hey, Rafferty.
Welcome to Cookeville, Monterey.
It's good to be here. I'm laughing right now, and I don't know why I'm laughing.
Is it because of the video aspect of this now?
No, it's just you guys.
Hey, just want to give you another heads up. The official word is in. No Cookeville Christmas parade tonight.
Oh.
It has been
rained out.
Completely canceled. So, Monterey had a nice Christmas parade. Sheila and I were lucky enough to be in it and drive the country giant truck through it and see all the great people in Monterey showing out on a cold night.
Mm-hmm.
And but
everybody behaved themselves, acted really nice. It was a great parade.
Great parade. Good job, Rafferty.
Thank you. Went really smoothly. I'll have to say, a feller that works with me, Jonathan Phillips, did a tremendous job. Really coordinating all of that, getting the floats lined up and all of that stuff. So he did a wonderful job. I think Mayor Garcia is going to get upset at me because he actually texted me last night about this, wanting to know how many entries we had. Because he was going to talk. He's coming on with y'all in a
Right.
little
Well, if we need to hold that back, we can.
No. Just make it a whole lot. I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
He'll get upset, but it'll be funny. We had like 62 entries. So big parade.
That's a big number for Monterey.
I've done 4 of them. Since I've been working there. It's the largest parade we have had.
Wow.
Well, that's probably why Mayor Garcia wanted it, because maybe he has something to do with that. You've done 4, and then the one that he does.
I'll tell you what we'll do, Rafferty. When he tells us, we'll be like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah, act surprised.
Yeah, we'll act surprised.
But then don't tell him. Okay. Yeah.
We won't tell him that you've already told us. We'll be like, "No kidding."
Okay.
Whoa.
62.
Well, that sounds like the biggest one that's ever been.
I was impressed with lineup, though. Y'all did good with that.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
that was smooth too. Yeah.
And then let's see here.
Only 2 angry people
over the weekend. Me and Sheila, Rafferty, and
Hope Vargas
from the Gainsboro Chamber. We were the judges for the Livingston Christmas Parade, and that was a lot of fun.
It was. How about the T-Cat float?
Oh my gosh!
What was your favorite part of that?
That T-Cat float of the T-Cat float.
Yeah, because there was so much
camera back on the people. So they had like an electric fireplace, and then above the electric fireplace was a television. Then they had a camera pointing toward the crowd. And I don't know if they were live streaming that
There
or
was somebody walking beside their float that was recording everybody or like live streaming everybody.
The coolest part, though, you haven't even talked about.
Yeah, the dog.
The robot dog.
The robot
Oh my
dog.
gosh, yes.
That waved at us.
Yeah, I'd seen them on social media, the robot dogs. I'd never seen one in real life.
And they had one.
And it was cool.
It
They
waved.
made that dog.
Yeah, and it waved at us and it bowed down to Jason. It was awesome.
I thought it was bound down to me.
Well, I mean, I thought Jason, but either one. It was bowing down to you guys. Y'all are used to that, though. You're used to that.
The dog was bowing down to Sheila.
But I think T-Cat is so awesome. And then they made
are.
snow happen, too. Wasn't snow happening during all that, too?
Yeah, they had snow. And there was another float that had snow, too.
I mean, Livingston had a cool parade.
Yeah. 216 entries
Woo.
in the Livingston parade. That doesn't count the horses and mules and stuff like that, too. So,
can we just give a shout out to Miss Shannon at
Yeah.
the chamber and everything that she's done for that town?
Most definitely.
Because we had a chance to go judge the Christmas trees around the courthouse, which folks were decorating.
Those were awesome.
And then the window fronts.
Yes. Oh my gosh. They did such a great job on those window fronts too.
You know what?
in
They talk
Livingston.
about Hallmark towns. Livingston really
That's
is. And the way that she's made the competition of them decorating their storefronts,
Yeah.
decorating the Christmas trees around the square, it really is like a little Christmas village.
Right. I mean, it's taking them some time to get there, and Monterey's getting there. There's a lot of new business that's come to Monterey. The new Italian restaurant, everybody's still talking about it, about how delicious it is. And then what's the place right next to it that I never can remember the name to? The meeting area.
Delta James.
That is so cool inside. Yeah. I hadn't seen it with the lights on.
At nighttime?
At night till the Christmas parade.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. So is there more stuff like that coming to Monterey?
Yeah, we're working on a downtown beautification project right now with the new downtown program. Small scale, but I think will make a big difference. But some decorative lights that'll be put up here in the near future. So I think that's going to make it a little bit more charming, especially in the nighttime. We got Domino's that'll be opened in February,
that's right.
and then Mr. Robert McClellan, who's working on owns a building at the corner of Commercial and Chestnut, and it's going to be two restaurants under one roof.
That's that one that kind of looks like an old garage there.
That's right. Yep.
Just up from the depot.
Mm-hmm. And it'll actually be aesthetically similar looking. Board and batten the same as what's on the Monterey Depot. So it's going to try to go with the same look, and it'll be a pizza pub, and then the other side of it will be a classic soda shop. So
neat.
Burgers, fries, shakes type deal. It's going to be called the Tennessee Central Soda Shop.
And you think that's a done deal? That's
Oh
for
yeah,
sure happening. Okay.
The construction's ongoing.
Sounds fun.
Ongoing, and
also know that the dining car. I know that's been something that Monterey's been trying to get going here for quite some time. Whether it be a place people can eat with food trucks around, or a meeting area, or anything like that. So I want to talk to you about that and some other things coming up in 2025 in the town of Monterey. More with Rafferty Cleary on the way. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window studio. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
This Christmas, as you gather with loved ones, take a moment to remember the reason for the season, to give thanks for all of God's blessings, and to honor those who have sacrificed so much for this great nation. Here's a special Christmas message from Senator Marsha Blackburn.
In this time of celebration, let us remember what a blessing it is to be a Tennessean, an American, and to live as children of God in the most extraordinary country in the world. As we celebrate the birth of our Savior, let us always choose to live by His Word, to give thanks to those who serve us all, and to love our fellow Americans. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
I'm Marsha Blackburn, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Marsha for Senate.
The gas industry makes gas smell. We do it on purpose, to let people know when gas is present. If you smell gas in your home, call the gas department immediately, day or night. Then, after you call, don't flip any electrical switches or light matches until the serviceman has inspected your home. Help us keep natural gas the safest energy there is. Natural gas, energy for life. This message brought to you in the interest of safety from the Cookeville Gas Department in cooperation with the Tennessee Public Utility Commission.
Discover the savings at Freedom Pawn, located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Explore our extensive selection of jewelry, tools, gaming systems, knives, and guitars. For the archery lover, we offer Barnett crossbows and other top brands. And don't forget, we're your trusted guns and ammo store with the best selection around. Freedom Pawn is also one of the stops for the Jingle Bell Shop with the White County Chamber of Commerce. Visit us today. Just look for the Bigfoot in front of the store and see why Freedom Pawn in Sparta is your ultimate destination for great deals.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down and get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad Pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
1077 and 1400, The Hub. Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:18 now.
Rafferty Cleary, not only our news director, but the Monterey Cultural Administrator.
Oh, yeah, dude, you're sounding great doing the news.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. It sounds so, you get all the names of the towns right.
No Salinas.
No Salinas.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
No Al Goods.
So far, I haven't put any Livingston, Texas news in either.
No. I'm going to pour out a little bit for J.P. Bissett, but we don't miss him.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying, "Oh my goodness, Rafferty."
Yeah.
They
So
love you.
when I stop doing this, it's going to be interesting to see what you guys say about me.
What are you planning on stopping for?
I'm not.
Okay, you better not, because don't scare us like that.
World's best boss over here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that, Jason.
Well, now we know who's getting a raise and who ain't.
That was quick.
Yeah.
So I've been hearing some news, and I know you've been working on this for quite some time, is the dining car.
Yeah.
That's at the Monterey Depot Museum, and it's cool to look at from the outside. Inside was a little rough. And so you've been working on getting funding for that and getting that to where people can go in. Now, has there been, I hear there was movement on that?
Biggest pain in my neck in the world.
Really?
But, yes, movement and contracts have been signed.
That's great news.
And so hopefully, probably in the next 2 or 3 months, we'll see some work taking place over there.
So what's gonna happen inside of it?
Fully, just a complete restoration.
Mm-hmm.
We have had about 5,700 visitors to the Depot Museum this year. We keep tally, and I would say 85% of the folks that walk in, can we get in the train out front?
Sure, yeah.
No, you can't, because it's a safety hazard.
Right.
There's some things wrong with the condition of it, and so being able to restore this and get it open to the general public is going to be a huge deal for the Depot Museum and for the town of Monterey. Tremendous marketing asset. Another attraction, fits in with what we're trying to do downtown. And so the idea is to completely restore it. We'll get water and sewer ran to it, believe it or not. Rent it out for birthday parties, private meetings if they want to. We'll have some free, open to the public, maybe food truck nights where you can come order some food, take it in the dining car, and have a bite to eat. And then when it's
cool, like if you could have it open for Valentine's Day, that'd be a really cool Valentine's Day thing, especially if you could order from the Italian restaurant and then eat it in the dining car, candle lit.
That would be nice.
Well, there's all kinds of things that we can do to, as far as utilizing that for the public, and we're excited about the opportunity. And then, if we're lucky enough and funding holds out, there's the caboose that's next to it. It too needs to have some work done on it. It's not nearly as bad as the dining car. Folks can actually get in it right now and not be, posed to all kinds of hazards. But we would like to renovate that into an Airbnb and also rent that out. So the goal is to try to have a little bit of money left over and tackle that project as soon as we get done with the dining car. Still talking about that, not a done deal. But really happy to have J&S Construction on board with this project. Mr.
Good.
Keith Waters has been tremendous in leading us through this process. And
I imagine it takes somebody with some specialty. Not that anybody really has specialty in that area anymore of, redoing dining cars, but J&S is a company that's been there, done that, got the T-shirt. They've seen a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
So I imagine that there's not going to be anything they're going to be all like, ooh, we've never seen that.
Yeah, you can't just go ask anyone to do this type of project. That was my phone, sorry.
It's okay.
We've really, in the 4 years that I've been involved with this, we've really only talked to about 3 different contractors who would truly have the ability to tackle this type of project. J&S is one of those.
Sure.
They're a great company.
So that's a big thing that's happening in 2025 in Monterey. Is there anything else coming up that we can expect for this next year in Monterey? Expanding on anything, or how is the town growing, or is that something we need to wait for Mayor Garcia to ask?
Well, I would definitely ask the same question to him. I'll just answer it this way. I mean, we're going to be event-minded again in 2025. Our goal is to maybe something new that we haven't done, more car shows. We think there's an appetite for that, and we're going to get to work on maybe having a couple or more of those throughout 2025, really making the July 5th event a staple. And I think we've done that the past 2 years in a row.
Gosh, yes.
But how can we make it better this year and better in years to come? Jack-o'-lantern Jamboree will also, we want that to be a destination event for us. It's been so good for the past 3 years, and so how can we make that event better?
2 great events, by the way. Great job on that.
Yeah, those have been
Really
great.
great
And
job.
the Banana Pudding Festival, we're really excited about as well. And then there's some projects, infrastructure projects, quality of life projects that are ongoing, not in the you can see it with your eyes process right now, but hopefully you can start seeing it with your eyes in the coming year, and looking forward to those as well.
And also know you've been working with B-Rock and doing some things out there, and the park,
Meadow Creek.
What?
Meadow Creek.
Meadow Creek. How are those 2 things moving along?
Meadow Creek's just a work in process. It's a beast. It's 300 acres, and trying to tackle projects here and there. I will leave that one for Alex to talk about too, because there is a project that'll be getting underway out there here soon, adding another amenity. B-Rock is going to be a focus for us this year. We're going to try to market that more and better, and tie it into the town of Monterey, trying to draw those folks who go out there into our town to spend their money. And One way we're going to try to do that was with a billboard campaign that'll start in March. So you're going to see several billboards throughout the region. And then we've also done our interstate logo signs with B-Rock Overlook. We've got those for the Depot Museum, and believe it or not, over 50% of the folks that come in, how'd you find us? Oh, we saw a sign on the interstate.
Right.
So
we'd pull over.
We're going to do the same thing for B-Rock Overlook, but add some Trailblazer signs to that. So you'll be directed on
how many people you think end up going to B-Rock every year just to go see it's beautiful. I mean, if you haven't gone to look at the Overlook there, you're missing out. And even in the winter when all the leaves are gone, it's still
great. It's
still cool. In fact, you can see even further, it seems.
Yeah, well, you can because the foliage has fallen off the leaves, but we actually did an economic impact analysis of B-Rock this past year. Well, this year, actually. And I'm not going to remember the number. It's thousands that we determined that go out and visit the Overlook. But what that analysis told us is that we've got to do a better job of getting those folks off the rock and into town. So that's where this billboard campaign, we're going to start doing some target marketing online, trying to get those folks into our town and spending more money, because the impact is tremendous and the amount of folks that are going there is tremendous. And forget how many states that analysis showed that folks were visiting from, well in the 20s. Over the course of a 6 months period, which is when we analyzed.
It's honestly, I mean, it may be one of the most Instagrammed areas in the Upper Cumberland. I would say B-Rock, Fall Creek Falls, probably the Cream City sign, those things like that as far as most Instagrammed. I don't know if there's a ranking for that or not, but there really should be, because I imagine B-Rock has to be in the top 5. I think it's one of the most beautiful places.
It is.
In the Upper Cumberland. And the Overlook is one of the most overlooked.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. And it's always fun when people see it the first time. And then they're like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. Because it is like that. Is that the way, I mean?
No, that's it. I mean, there's folks that come to the museum, and our question to those folks, and when I say folks, these are out of town.
Yeah.
Not locals.
Some out of state. Yeah.
Well, most of them out of state. And have you been to B-Rock? They're like, what's B-Rock?
Right.
So we tell them, they go out there. We've had folks drive all the way back just to be like, how will you miss this?
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
We've had folks, we planned our vacation out here in Tennessee, had no idea this was something we could have done.
That's why no matter where you go, you always need to talk to some locals about what is in their area.
Oh, anytime someone asks me what to do, I say, well, you need to go see B-Rock at some point.
Yeah.
And because it will literally take your breath away. It's just one of those spots. And it's funny, it's one of those spots that if you've lived here or if you've just been around for a long time, you kind of forget about. And it needs to be in the top 5 things that you tell people about, because it is that cool to go see. So, well, that's good news. Get some signs pointing out that way. And I don't know if you know about this, Rafferty, but radio works too.
Yes, it does. Firm believer in it.
So I mean,
firm believer.
Some ads about B-Rock would be good.
Send Piper my way.
Okay.
I'm a salesperson now too,
Well, you can come see me too, Sheila.
Oh,
oh no.
Now there's going to be a fight.
Me and Piper are going to fight over Rafferty.
You'll have to arm wrestle for Rafferty. Rafferty, man, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Had a great time with you this weekend in Livingston. You're always fun. Do a great job for the city of Monterey.
Hey, thanks, man. Enjoyed hanging out with you guys this weekend.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. The mayor of Monterey, Alex Garcia, coming up next. Hang out with us.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A Sunday morning fire caused extensive damage to East Tennessee Dodge in Crossville. The Crossville Fire Department says the blaze remains under investigation. That fire not considered to be suspicious in nature. Emergency crews on Saturday rescued a man who became lost in a Clay County cave for 2 days. A press release says the Putnam County Rope Rescue Team brought the man to safety around 4 p.m. He was not injured. Bad weather forced Cookeville officials to postpone Saturday's Christmas parade, the event now scheduled for this evening at 6:30 p.m. Fentress and Cumberland County authorities announcing charges for a Pennsylvania man after a high-speed chase that spanned multiple counties last week. 28-year-old Matthew Schleich placed under arrest after the lengthy pursuit ended near Jamestown after he crashed into another vehicle. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
Good morning, Cookeville. I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub. The Tennessee Titans fell to 3-11 on the season after they fell to the Cincinnati Bengals 37-27 on Sunday. The Titans were down 10 in the second half when Will Levis threw a pick six to go down 31-14 with 7:24 to play in the third. Levis threw 3 total interceptions in the loss. Elsewhere in the NFL, the Bills won a shootout against the Lions 48-42. Eagles beat the Steelers 27-13. Packers on top of the Seahawks in Seattle 30-13. And the Texans topped the Dolphins 20-12. Marcus Freeman and the Notre Dame football team agreed to a 4-year extension to keep Freeman as head coach of the Irish for 6 more years. The deal will reportedly make Freeman one of the highest paid college coaches in the country. In the NBA yesterday, the Grizzlies fell to the Lakers in LeBron's return to the lineup 116-110. Mavericks beat the Warriors 143-133. Timberwolves beat the Spurs 106-92, and the Celtics beat the Wizards 112-98. I'm Jacob Vinson. That was the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
The UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub, brought to you by One Bank. The Fox Business Report is brought to you by Paul Winkler Incorporated, now with an office in Cookeville, creating confident investors. PaulWinkler.com.
I'm Stuart Varney, and this is the Fox Business Report.
Tesla shares are up 4%. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives is now predicting Tesla shares will rise to $515. Currently, they're trading around $438. Ives says the new administration will be a game changer for Tesla in coming years, making it easier to offer self-driving services. Global bank HSBC is being sued in Australia over allegations that it failed to protect consumers from criminal scams and that it didn't prevent actions by scammers pretending to be bank staff. Apple shares have nudged higher. The Wall Street Journal says Apple is planning to make 2 foldable devices, a smaller one that will serve as an iPhone and a larger one that would function as a laptop. That's your Fox Business Report. I'm Jenny Cosola, invested in you.
Hi, I'm Ron Kraszewski, Chairman and CEO of Stifel. Financial advisors, let's face it, if you're not growing your practice, you're losing market share. Stifel is a growing, entrepreneurial, advisor-centric firm built for successful advisors like you. There's a reason why 148 financial advisors joined Stifel last year. Come join us and find out why Stifel is the firm where success meets success. Visit www.choosestifel.com.
Stifel Nicholas and Company Incorporated, member SIP.
Upper Cumberland weather.
Brought to you by the Habitat for Humanity's Habitat Restore, located at 560 South Jefferson in Cookeville.
This is your latest forecast from News Talk 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
Skies will be cloudy and there will be an increasing chance of rain from west to east. As the afternoon goes on, temperatures top out in the mid-50s, mid-40s overnight. We'll be in the low 60s tomorrow, and the rain chance continues through tomorrow night. We'll fall back into the upper 40s. We start to clear out a little bit on Tuesday before another system gets in here Tuesday afternoon with highs near 60.
Good morning, Cookeville. With Jason and Sheila.
On 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window studio. Get more information about Willow Window and all that they do at willowwindow.pro. It's 7:34 now.
Monterey Monday. We just had Rafferty Cleary on from the Monterey Depot Museum, and now it's Monterey's mayor, Alex Garcia. Welcome, Alex.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good. I like that Monterey Monday.
Yeah, we do too.
Great job with the parade. And let me tell you, Alex had on a outfit like if you're the mayor of a town having a Christmas parade.
That's the outfit you should have.
Any 90s Christmas movie, this would be the outfit you'd have to have on.
It was awesome.
Listen, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it.
You blew it out, man.
Hey, you know,
the only thing you were missing was a blinking tie, and you may have had that, and I didn't know it.
I didn't. And one of our other aldermen, I saw him as I was going through the parade, had a suit like mine that had lights.
Whoa.
So I wanted to get a picture together, but we didn't make that happen.
So does that mean next year that you're going to have to ramp up your suit or no?
I think so. I think next year we maybe get all the aldermen involved and get a picture.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we need to.
And you all blink with light.
Yeah, for sure. We got to bling it up.
I think so. And then you could y'all could walk the parade route.
Or we could all be on one float.
Oh, I like that.
On the back of the float.
Floats are better. Walking the parade route.
That's what Livingston did. Remember, all their officials were on one.
And it was a great float.
Yeah. It looked good.
But I was giving not Monterey, but I was giving Rafferty grief because there's been more people sign up this year. Could it be because we have Alex as the mayor?
Oh, I don't think so. But we did have the best parade we've had since I've been in Monterey 18 years. I think it was a great parade. I think the weather was amazing for our parade.
Mm-hmm.
Everything went smooth. I mean, when it takes you an hour to get around Monterey, that's a pretty big parade.
Yeah. Yeah, and Monterey looked real nice too. As far as the, decorations around town and things like that. I know, beautification of downtown areas. That is a big push through the state right now. There's grants available. How does that work for a city? How does that work in getting a grant? Like, what's the work behind that?
So we have a Monterey Downtown Inc. that just got restarted.
Okay.
We had that a couple years ago, and it kind of went away, and it's just been restarted now. So they're going to go after some grants to beautify some of the buildings downtown in our commercial corridor.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping to get some of that. I know Rafferty touched a little bit on some lights that we're getting put in between the street light poles.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen towns like that before. They've got those hanging lights.
Yeah.
Kind of makes it look, gives it that mood feeling at night.
Sure, yeah.
So we're working on that. The town's already approved that, and those should be going up here soon.
Has Monterey done any sort of through any like a marketing company or anything like that? I know the Tech did some work for Monterey a couple of years ago, but as far as the things that Monterey needs, or what do you call Monterey? Forever it was where the hilltops kiss the skies. And is that something that you're still running with, or is there a rebrand in Monterey kind of going on?
Yeah, so a couple of years ago we did the Tech helped us out and designed actually that logo, the new logo there, and so it included B-Rock and a lot of our features, and we haven't, as far as a marketing campaign, we haven't done, but we are doing a brand new website. We're starting with a brand new website. It's going to be a little bit better flow.
Mm-hmm.
Rafferty does a lot of marketing. He's got some billboards going up to get you to B-Rock. And we've always done a little bit of marketing through the state of Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that'll continue to go, and we'll try to get a little bit more marketing going on to get people to visit Monterey.
Well, these big events that are coming to Monterey, I mean, that's been happening now for a few years. The 5th of July has turned into a thing. I mean, it's a full-fledged thing.
Yeah, the Fire on the Mountains, for sure.
Yeah. And been some other big events coming. I know I was talking to at the Christmas parade, I ran into Chris Landers, and he was talking about some big GNCC thing that's coming to Monterey.
That's coming in April, yeah.
And all the stuff that goes along with that. Tens of thousands of people going to be in Monterey. Rafferty said that Monterey is going to be more event minded. Is that something that's coordinated through him doing that, or is that something that you, the alderman, Rafferty, and everybody has gotten together and said, we're doing this, guys?
Yeah, it's a group effort. Rafferty takes point on a lot of that stuff, but it is a group effort. We want more people to come to Monterey. We want more people to experience Monterey.
Mm-hmm.
We want those tourism dollars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We definitely got more events planned. We got the Banana Pudding Festival. We've got the Watermelon Crawl. All those things are coming.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to do a bigger Christmas event next year, and not just the parade, but something else during the day as well, and the tree lighting.
I know a lot of these, mayors, and they work real hard to get people to invest in their town, whether that's come in and redo a building or maybe build something new. How does that work with a town the size of Monterey? I mean, it's a great location right off the interstate, plenty of opportunity. How are you marketing Monterey to potential investment type people?
So we just annexed about 30 acres, just outside the city limits, headed towards Crossville on 70, and that's going to be an industrial park.
Oh, great.
So it's gonna there's already the person that owns the property is moving his business from Nashville to Monterey, and then he's going to build other warehouses for people to start businesses or move here and expand their businesses.
Great.
So that's going to be huge for Monterey. Mm-hmm. We want more people to come. We want all our buildings downtown to be full. We're looking at doing a vacancy tax, what that would do for commercial properties is if you have a building downtown and you're not using it, you're not renting it, you're not selling it, you're going to start paying taxes on it.
Mm.
And I think that'll incentivize people and get our downtown full.
There's some beautiful, beautiful buildings. The old hospital that's there with those glass bricks, I think, is one of the coolest buildings. One of the coolest buildings in the Upper Cumberland. I would love to see in it. And then, you got the old hotel there. There's some really neat, those old rock buildings as well. I mean, I'd love to get in there and see some of those.
There's so much history that are around that. I mean, Monterey used to be the hub. They would come and stop, the trains would. And
well, yeah, it was the vacation destination for Nashville,
Mm-hmm.
because it was so much cooler in Monterey, and so I guess that's at least that's what I've read about and what Dale Welch has told me. So you got to take that to the bank a little bit. But
oh yeah, if Dale says it, it's definitely true.
It's definitely true. I mean, you can't argue with it.
Nope. Yeah, no, not at all. Now we'd love to see the Imperial open again.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, I think that would be a huge destination for us.
Just to be able to get in and look and see it would be tremendous. I know it'd probably take some work to get it functional again, to be a place you could actually stay, and I know the old hospital would take some work too to get it to where it
that roof is completely caved in.
Yeah. Which is sad.
Yeah. The owner's been talked to a bunch of times, and he just doesn't want to sell it. I don't understand the reasoning behind that, but I wish he would, or he'd open them up. I mean, one of the two.
Right.
I hate for them to just sit there and rot.
Yeah, it's because they're two beautiful buildings, and would be great for not just the city of Monterey, but the whole Upper Cumberland to be able to use this something. So I'm with you, man. Whatever, if that could, I mean, if I was a multi-bazillionaire, I'd look into it, but
I thought you were.
But since I'm not, man, it's up to root for somebody else to do it.
Right.
It's 7:44 now. The mayor of Monterey on what we're calling Monterey Monday. More with Alex Garcia coming up in just a little bit, so stick around with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window studio.
And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. Then they were greatly afraid, but the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." Suddenly a great company of the heavenly host appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told to them about this child, and all who heard it were amazed. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart.
Merry Christmas from the J&S Construction family.
The Jewelry Emporium, 526-8366. Let her know it's her that you're thinking of. Shower her with love. Diamonds really are girl's best friend. The Jewelry Emporium, 526-8366.
Hey folks, this is Paul Winkler. One of our clients says something interesting about why he chose us. He said the financial advisor he had worked with up to this point in his life wasn't the one to get him through retirement. Is that you? You've made it this far, but you recognize you don't get a do-over when you're actually in retirement. It's not too late to feel confident about your financial future. The first step is easy. Set up a phone consultation or in-person meeting with any of our offices by calling us at 615-851-1950 or just go to paulwinkler.com.
And now located in Cookeville.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated in the best hearing aids of 2024 by USA Today, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, just $189.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 500,000 happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville. 1077 and 1400, The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:47 now.
And we have Monterey Mayor Alex Garcia with us. Brought us, I don't know if that can zoom in on that.
You give it to me.
I'll give it to you. It's our...
Wow. There we go. Anyway, we're trying to show this ornament on the video portion. If you're listening to us on the radio, that's what all that was about. Yeah.
It's of course, their new logo with B-Rock, and then Santa Claus is going over B-Rock.
Yeah, so I redesigned the logo just a little bit. I took the sun out, put a moon in, put Santa going across the moon, and then added Merry Christmas to it. So
yeah. It looks cool. Now,
where can they get these at?
Hello Market Blessings in Monterey.
Yeah.
You can get ornaments, decals, and shirts.
We were talking about some with Rafferty. We were talking about some of the new business that's coming. You know, talking about the hamburger place, the pizza place, and Domino's coming.
Yeah.
And Monterey has been without a pizza place for quite some time.
Yeah. How about delivery?
I know,
My
right?
goodness, you know what I mean? What's that going to feel like?
I don't know, but and now I've got to decide which Domino's, because right now where I live, I don't get delivery from anybody except for DoorDash. DoorDash will bring, but I wonder if that Domino's will deliver to me, or because the Domino's in Cookeville won't.
Hey,
will the Monterey, or am I going to be somewhere in between?
You're in a little pocket. Don't know.
You're going to have to call both and get them both
Have
to
a
fight
race.
for you. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's not, there's so many people. I've got some friends in Monterey, several friends, and they're just like, man, we've never had a delivery place. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for them.
I'm super excited. They paid the parking lot Thursday or Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're working on it. They've already cleaned out the building. So I heard late February is when the target date to open that.
And then we were also talking about the dining car and how cool that will be over at the depot for many reasons.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. I mean, you can literally, it'll be rented out for meetings.
Mm-hmm.
You could literally go to any food place in Monterey, grab your food, and go eat in the dining car if you wanted to.
Yeah, we were talking about how it'd be kind of romantic around Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Eat in there and maybe a candle lit kind of thing, and that'd be
great.
Nice.
What is that? Sure. Maltese Falcon? Is that what I'm trying to think of? What's that? Movie that's where they're on the dining car, or is Maltese Falcon? That's a mystery, though, isn't it?
Mystery. I don't know if that's
Hey, that'd be a good mystery dinner diner. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
That's a great idea and didn't even know it.
Hey.
Look at you planning things for Monterey.
Man, love it. Myself on the back there on that one. That one's mine for sure. That would be a good idea, though.
Yeah, heck yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, Alex is definitely a forward thinker, too. I mean, you're always thinking of ways to get people in Monterey, how they can enjoy things. And, I think that's great.
Yeah. So with the Tech Parent Association had an auction a couple months back, and we auctioned off a day in Monterey.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that, I know somebody bought it. I'm hoping that when the weather breaks, they contact us because it's going to be, a personal tour from me.
Mm-hmm.
And they got gift certificates to eat in Monterey, to shop in Monterey, even to rent either a bike or a kayak at Meadow Creek.
Oh, that's
so they can
great.
spend an entire day in Monterey, visiting B-Rock, visiting the depot, shopping, eating. It's going to be amazing.
My wife and stepdaughter, they were in Monterey over the weekend, and they went to the French Market, and they were able to get so many people's Christmas present there.
Oh yeah.
And then they took the little short drive up to Muddy Pond, which I know isn't Monterey, but it's just right there at it.
Sure.
And able to get all some other stuff there and some honey, some local things.
That's a good day trip, do all the things in Monterey, and then head on down the street to Muddy Pond.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that's a great trip.
Which, working with everyone else in the Upper Cumberlands, I know that you want to coordinate events. So, Baxter's not having a big event at the same time Monterey is.
Correct.
Working together with all the different government entities. How's that been after becoming mayor?
It's been great. Gosh, I mean, I've been attending a bunch of meetings, with the other mayors, with the city managers. We all get along great.
Mm-hmm.
We all work together. We all have the ultimate goal of making the Upper Cumberland a better place.
Right.
To live, to visit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I think we all get along pretty good.
I don't know if y'all were planning something against Baxter because they seem to be getting everything right now.
No, I'm happy for them.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are you trying to start, Jason?
No, I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Sheila.
What do you? I'm not sure where you're going with that.
I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I didn't mean anything by it. I mean,
right. Well, I had to make sure.
Both Danny and I were both on Randy Porter's show just a little while ago, so
right.
We had a good time. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if y'all are planning a pay-per-view match or not.
That might be fun.
Well, I got to tell you, I don't know who'd win on that deal.
You don't think? You don't know?
No, if you and Danny Holmes were in a cage match.
Yeah. I am a black belt.
Oh, well then Alex.
well then Alex.
You'd have to give it to Alex. But Danny's shifty now.
Yeah.
I mean,
shifty, I like
all
that.
his years of law enforcement.
Right.
He's got something up his sleeve, I'm sure.
Got those secret, law enforcement moves.
Yeah.
And so you got to take that into account.
Yeah. It's not going to happen, so we're good.
No. Well, I mean, but that's good though. I mean, you see it in a lot of different areas where city leadership, county leadership doesn't get along,
right?
And that causes issues and ripple effects of the entire area. So it's good to hear.
No, I think we're in a unique spot where all of us do get along, and we work together just to make. I mean, we're all in the same county, so we just got to make this whole area better.
Right. And it seems like you are. I mean, we were talking to Rafferty about how nice downtown Monterey's starting to look, and that new meeting spot that I never
Delta James.
Yeah,
she's done an amazing job with that.
For some reason, I always want to call it the Daisy Maze, and I know that's not it. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
It's like the place in Sparta that I call Vincenzo's. I know it's not Vincenzo.
Giovanni's.
It's not Giovanni's.
No.
Yanni's.
Yanni's. Now you've got me messing up.
Yanni's, but every time I call it Vincenzo's.
Maybe they need to change the name.
And it's not. It's not Vincenzo's. I don't even know
where you get half of the stuff.
I have no, and I can't even say the name of the Italian restaurant in Monterey. So it's just,
support an
Italian restaurant.
Carmine's.
There you go.
Carmine's place.
Which he's having a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, I heard that he was. What all's going on there?
Well, I mean, I think details are about to come out. But he's gonna serve food until 9, and then it'll switch over to New Year's Eve, and he's gonna do just, I think, hors d'oeuvres and stuff. So from 9:30 or so to New Year's, to past New Year's.
Well, if it's hors d'oeuvre portions or anything like the portions that he serves,
I know.
That's all you need is hors d'oeuvres.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not slacking for, I mean, he has big portions.
Right. Yeah.
I saw him during the Monterey Parade. He was standing outside of his restaurant too, waving at everybody. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I was pulling his truck, is what I pulled in the Monterey Parade.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What a cool guy he is, and just his story and how he got here and opening up this restaurant, and the chef, I can't remember his name, but you can't understand him.
Vincenzo.
So yeah, his name might be Vincenzo. I don't know, but it's authentic. When you talk to the chef and you walk away from that, you can go, well, that was some authentic Italian food right there. Because I didn't understand a dang word old boy said.
Well, can you elaborate a little bit on Meadow Creek Park?
Yeah.
So
we're currently working on the part that we call the lawn. So there's an area there that will tend itself to a natural amphitheater. And a couple months back, Jonathan Phillips, who I know Rafferty talked about earlier, and some of the guys like Bobby and Steve and stuff were working on flattening out that spot. We're going to seed it in the spring. Troyer Post Buildings is donating a 30 by 50 pavilion to go in that spot. And that's going to, we're the next tourism grant we go after is going to be for the amphitheater.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
So we'll be able to have all kinds of stuff out there, concerts, whatever. I mean, it's going to be beautiful.
And that's a great area too that I think a lot of people didn't know about until we started to revamp it.
Well,
it's a huge asset.
Not until the city got their hands on it. I mean, I didn't know it existed out there.
It's a huge asset. I mean, I think they'll get back to work on the track a little bit, on the bike loop. It's about 10 miles right now, and it's going to finish off at about 13, and it's going to loop all the way around.
Yeah.
So that's going to be awesome.
And kayaking out there is fun. Fishing is fun out there. It's just it's a great spot, and the city's doing an awesome job of getting it going. I know it's been slower than you guys wanted.
Oh yeah, I mean,
but
it all takes money
and patience, right?
Yeah. And we're trying to go after a fire tower to put out there too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be cool views, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so you could see the whole lake.
Right. Alex Garcia is the mayor of Monterey. Thanks so much for coming down the hill today. I know everybody for some reason thinks that's a big deal, but it's literally 12 minutes.
It's not bad.
It's 12 minutes. It's 12 minutes. I hear people all the time. Well, I don't know if I want to drive up that hill. It's 12 minutes.
It's so worth it.
It could be longer sometimes.
And your gas mileage coming back home,
it's a breeze.
You dang near gain gas on the way home. I don't know how you do it. So stop thinking Monterey's far away. It's not. It's just up the hills all, and beautiful drive up there a lot of times too. Alex, man, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye now.
Bye.
See ya.
Your home is your sanctuary, a place to get away from the stresses of life. Willow Window can help transform your home with the highest quality windows and window treatments. Choose from honeycomb shades, plantation shutters, or blackout blinds for privacy. Motorized window treatments can control outside light with the touch of a remote. Get your free estimate today. Call 931-WINDOW-1. Willow Window, 310 Newman Drive in Cookeville.